The first time I found out I could draw was when I was about 8 years old. All I can remember is watching my favorite cartoon show and being more amazed at the artwork than anything else. I remember saying to myself, I would love to be able to do that. Without hesitation, I grabbed some computer paper and a pencil, got on dial up internet, and searched for the first available picture I could find of the beloved main character. Needless to say, the drawing came out phenomenally. Long story short, everyone was impressed and I was the center of attention. But even though the attention was nice, the fact that I had created something, I had given a blank piece of paper life and purpose, that was more rewarding to me than recognition. Sadly, I was a little too proud of my drawing. Took it to school to show it off, and got stolen. Since I have graduated Full Sail University, I have honed in on my craft and have perfected more than just my own techniques. Before Full Sail, however, I was self-teaching myself how to draw and learn techniques. Unfortunately, this was enabling me. It limited me to push the limits of my talent. I eventually just kept drawing what I knew, instead of drawing new things and challenging myself to get better. I was faced with many obstacles that were holding me back from a talent that was being suppressed. Ultimately, I ignored my hobby of drawing and joined the army. It was here where unknowingly I was asked to push beyond the normal limits of my drawing skills. My commander and first sergeant asked me to draw them a picture. At first it was for company t-shirts and morale booster. They said they wanted a Thor type character, but resembling death and destruction. Hesitant, I said yes. They immediately loved it. They snatched the picture from my hand and started showing the rest of the company like a bunch of kids. I felt proud, accomplished, popular. It felt good. Then came the dreadful question that I didn't see coming. Now can you draw this on the wall? I said, what do you mean? He points to the wall next to the refrigerator. The first wall you see when you walk into the company? I said, sure, but how big? He says, how big can you make it? For 2 months, drawing was my job. During these 2 months, I learned a lot about myself. I found happiness with performing my skill. I became more sociable. I had more of a positive mindset. But most importantly, while I was working, I felt a sense of purpose and of ease and tranquility. This painting eventually spawned up ideas and tests that I made for myself. These tests did the same thing that the mural was doing for me. I went from paper and pencil to canvas and acrylic paint. I wanted to see how far my limits could go with size and depth perception. I was receiving praise and recognition for my murals at home and at work. Most would ask if I was going to pursue this as a career when I got out of the Army. It made me stop and think, what if this could be my career? After graduating Full Sail University, I went from having basic instincts on how to draw to an expert in animating software, operating and maintaining computer technicality, experience in writing, experience as an animation director, and so much more. All of this not because I want to be an animator, but because drawing and creating makes me feel nostalgic. When I create, I feel a special bond with my creation, almost as though it's a part of me. Regardless, I hope that this has given you a little insight of who I am and what I have to offer for your team. I've been watching your programming for over 10 years, and a lot of my influences came from your shows. I have a lot of great ideas along with the skills to keep consistency with original work and to maintain improvement for future success. I have demonstrated that I have an advanced set of skills in a variety of sections, and have also expressed why I can make a difference to your branch. Now, my question to you is, where can I begin to help lead this branch to a continuous, successful path?